One. Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lightheart, aka the Earth Lady. Today I said that I was going to come on and do a video, so here I am. Today is why should you be okay with breakups? Another perspective on how to look at a breakup. The first thing I want to do is give you a memo. As of January 1st, 2020, all of my inspirational videos like this one and others will be posted in the Relentless Growth group or page. I think it's a page. So all my inspirational and self-esteem building videos will be in the Relentless Growth group. So make sure that you go over to Relentless Growth and become a member. It is open and public right now. I've decided I'm going to separate my Earth Lady things. All the going green and living off of the land things will be in the Earth Lady Gone Green and the Earth Lady's Adventures. And then all of the inspirational and self-building videos will be in Relentless Growth. Excuse me. Now, to the subject. Why should you be okay with breakups? I have had someone comment on a couple of my videos, and then in the last 4 days, I've heard so many things from different people about being going through a breakup or the other half leaving. The first half, taking the kids and leaving, taking everything and leaving. Now I have nothing to live for. Now I want to kill myself because my kids are gone, my wife is gone, whatever the case may be. These are not light subjects. So please don't think that I'm taking them light. I am taking them extremely seriously, and that is why I'm doing this video. What I can tell you, and anyone who you know who has experienced losing a spouse. Hi, Francis. It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Anyone you talk to that has lost a spouse or another half, that was in a relationship, will tell you that it's an extremely difficult thing. Most of us already know that. Some of us take that for granted. What I will tell you, hi, Jasmine. Thank you for watching. One of the things I will tell you is that the way I look at it is I rather break up with my other half than to lose them by their time running out, their clock running out, and then passing away. The reason for that, my perspective on this, and I figured I would go into detail with you so you understood my perspective. Just because you break up, or whatever the case is, that means that you're two adults that have decided together, okay, this isn't working, we can't live together, we're knocking heads consistently, so the grown, mature thing to do is let's split up, go our separate ways. Instead of hating each other, you go your separate ways as grown adults, you move on with your life, you go through life, and know that somewhere down the line, in the future, you're going to have a better life, and the other half is going to have a better life. So you're going to come across them sooner or later, walking down the street or in a grocery store or Walmart's Common for that one or wherever, and you'll know, hey, how you doing? So you're an ex, we got along great, we loved each other, we just couldn't live together, we didn't get along. Hi, Paula. So what I say is be grateful, be adult enough to separate, and be grateful that you can go about your way and know that sooner or later you will come back in contact with that person and you'll both be on better paths. You'll both be doing better, you'll both be happy, and you'll be able to see them, you'll be able to hear them. You're not saying you're not going to care for them, but you'll be able to still move on with your life knowing that they're there somewhere. They're still existing on the face of the world. Okay? That's a lot better than them running their clock running out of time and then passing away. And this I know firsthand. Once they pass away, there's nothing left besides looking forward to when you pass away and cross the rainbow bridge. So, when I lost Dennis, I thought my world was over. And for a while there, that's how it felt. And I will never be able to see him again. I will never be able to hear his voice except for on videos or recordings someone else has had. But sooner or later, when my clock is up and I go over the Rainbow Bridge, I will then be able to see him again. And we'll celebrate and have a great party. Okay? Until then, the only thing that I have to keep him alive and keep him in my life in any way, shape, or form is our memories. Is the things that we did together, the way that we laughed together, the experiences, the things that we've learned together. All the different things. Unlike him being an ex. Now, as an ex, you know, okay, you're both on your own way. You both split up. You're doing your own thing. You're happy. Wonder what so-and-so's doing. Wonder how so-and-so's doing. Then all of a sudden you run into him in the store or wherever. Oh, hey, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Well, this is my new half, and it's nice to meet your new half, and everybody's hunky-dory. Now, no, it doesn't always end up that way, but it's quite common that that's the way it goes. And so, so what I want you to remember is that you have to find the positive in it. Okay, we're no longer in kindergarten. It's time for us to quit fighting over who's eating whose yellow crayon, who stole whose green pencil. Okay, we're grown. We're more mature. And if a relationship isn't going the way that both of you have thought it would be, then the most mature thing to do is to get it out in the open, be adult about it, talk about it, because if you don't have communication in a relationship, it's not a relationship. You're on a one-way road. Okay? So it's important that you have communication in a relationship. Once you get that far, seriously, the best thing to do is to know if for whatever reason you can't get along, you're both grown, you're both mature, you can both separate, be on your own way, knowing that sooner or later you might come in contact with them and know that you're doing better and they're doing better. It's a lot better than knowing they're gone. You're never going to hear from them again. You're never going to see them. There's no way that you're going to walk into a store and run into them. Okay? Now, does this always happen? No, it doesn't always happen. But that's part of what I'm here for. That's part of what I'm striving for. That's part of what my goal is, to help others get through and find the positive in the negative. Find positive things on how to look at things, how to change your perspective and look at things in a positive way. The world is so ugly these days. Everyone's stealing from each other. People having to live in fear. You can't go and get your mail out of the mailbox without being robbed or shot or murdered or whatever the case may be. You know, even these days you got to be afraid to go to the gas station if somebody's going to hop in the backseat of your car. Now, there's no reason for our world to be everyone living in fear. That's not what the purpose of a human being is. A human being is to share love and caring and help each other. So we need to find the positive things. Stop dwelling on the negative and start finding the positive. So we're both grown. We're going to split up. We're going to go on our hunky-dory way. And sooner or later, at least you'll know that person is still alive. It's a lot better than knowing that you'll never come in contact with them again. The only way you'll then come in contact with them is when your clock is up and you pass and then you cross the Rainbow Bridge. Most people say that when you pass, then you go to heaven or wherever that is over the bridge or whatever. And so you come in contact with all those that you loved and lost. So therefore, they're not lost. They've just passed. And as long as you can talk about the memories that you've had and created with those people that are no longer physically here, and you can keep those memories and those good things that you did together, and laugh about them and talk to them, talk with your other friends. Oh my gosh, I remember one time when so-and-so and so-and-so, and we were at the store and we were throwing socks over the aisle. Oh my God, it was so funny. Just silly things. But your memories are what keep people alive. So even though you no longer have that friendship or relationship and you split ways, you'll still have the memories. You'll still know you'll come in contact with them somewhere down the line, knowing that they are physically okay. They're happy, you're happy, things are better. Like me and Dennis has passed. The only time I will come in contact with him again is when my clock is up and I've passed over the Rainbow Bridge into the spirit world or heaven or whatever you believe in. Each person is different. I try not to specify any religion because everybody's is different. There's no controversy on my page. So, it is all in what you believe. These are just my opinions, my thoughts, and my perspective on things. So again, the way to keep people who have passed in your mind and alive is to remember the good things. Remember all the memories you've made. For those of you who are in a relationship and you're not happy with it, in whatever case it may be, know that you are someone, that you do matter, and that it's okay if you don't get along. You can go your separate ways, and know sooner or later you'll come back in contact with them. You wish them the best on their journey in this life process, and you go about your way. Again, you are somebody, and you matter. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, or that you're nobody, or you're dumb, or you're stupid, or whatever the case may be. That's all negative. We do not believe or accept negative. We stay positive, and we take all the negative things and we turn them into positive things. And I'm just catching a couple of these different comments. I don't want to leave anybody out. And it was brought to my attention that I need to interact with my followers a little bit more common. So, if you do have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them below. If you feel that someone else needs to hear what I'm sharing or needs to tune in, feel free to share my videos with anybody and everybody. My goal is to help as many people as I can in any positive way I can before my clock is up. So with that being said, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So we've covered that. Stay positive. Remember that everybody matters. We're all adults. We can either choose to get along or move about and leave those people where they're at without contaminating them with negative, cruelty, judgment, and bad language. Take your negative and turn it into a positive. Thank you again for all of you who follow me. Thank you for all of you who watch me. Thank you for any of you who leave comments as well as share my videos. It is much appreciated. This is the Earth Lady, and I'm checking out for today. I hope you have a blessed day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ciao now.